He is flying. Holy Christ. Watch the door. Come on, buddy. Keep going.
First athlete summit was in Arizona, in Scottsdale, and I met Tyler there, and he had mentioned that he was going to Ecuador and had really great things to say about it, and had mentioned this epic traverse that he had always wanted to complete. I think I've never been over 14,000 feet, and the fact that the 4 peaks that we traversed on were at around 15,000 drew my attention, and I'd never been to South America before.
For me, it's also a big part of it is just kind of putting up this route and putting it out there and hoping that, you know, it kind of inspires other people in this region to like go out and do these really big attempts, because there's a huge growing scene of running and trail running here, and I think the more that we can kind of lay the groundwork for that and inspire other people to go and do these really ambitious things in the mountains, the better it's going to be in the long run.
It was a amazing introduction to this landscape, and we just went up 2 VKs and like just going through the different ecosystems. Like the first VK was like a lot more grassland, a lot more flora and diversity. And then as we started to get to the first VK, then it started to become more like subalpine. And then as we approached the first summit, which was 2 VKs up, it started to get really windy and really cold.
I think for me, the real like most joyful moment was probably getting to that last summit. It's the tallest summit. It's the hardest one to get to. And, you know, we've been up there for 5 hours at that point, and the middle section was a lot harder than we'd expected. The weather was really hard. I think we were both like a little bit mentally just really worked at that point. And all of a sudden you're just up there, and there's like, for some reason the wind kind of died down a little bit, and it's just like really warm because the sun's out, and that was just this really amazing moment. It's like, oh, okay, we made it. Like all the hard work is really done. Now we just have this little descent and then the long runnable piece down. And it was so cool to we got to the base of that summit, and we could see all of our friends there, like these people who come out to support us, Emmett and Dave and Greg, and you know, that just like gave us all this energy. We're like, yeah, we gotta like run this stretch now.
Okay, I'm taking 2 gels, one with me and one now.
You guys are incredibly.
I'm gonna ditch this here. Oh, I'm gonna put my socks back.
Like just from a walk from where we met.
So gnarly.
The first descent off
And the ascent.
the descent off of Ruka into the valley is, I can't believe that like people freaking do that. Like
It's like
dangerous.
class 4, class 5, like scrambly.
Yeah.
It's like mountaineering.
I was
It's
legit
like,
worried that the dog was going to knock rock down, like cause a rock slide on us. Sorry, I'm going to hurt so much. I'm gonna start.
okay.
If
do I just follow this road?
Yeah, it's pretty
follow the
straight.
road. I think you guys
We're gonna be
should.
in the truck the whole way.
If someone can get on the bike, I think it's better, because I've never run this part, and I don't know like if there are dogs, if there are cars coming or something. I would rather have a car with both of us all the time.
Yeah, go for it, bro. I'm gonna just take, how many miles is it from here? Don't go kilometers on me.
It's 9 miles.
9?
So there are switchbacks you can run down or cut. There's some trail.
Can we leave this here?
Huh? Yeah, just ditch it.
Go get him, guys. Be safe, just keep it rolling.
Alright, thanks for being here.
I mean, the story of the day, obviously, is Anna Mae's hopping off the plane and right onto the mountain, pretty much. I mean, she literally got to our house at 2 a.m. and at 6 a.m. we were started running. And I don't think she really slept at all in that meantime. The reason for that was because she was only here for about a week and the weather was turning a little bit, and Saturday was the only day that we had that it looked like it was really going to be clear. So that's probably honestly the most important thing. It wasn't a 100% perfect day. It was quite cold and windy up there. We were a little bit underprepared in terms of that.
Well, how long was the descent?
So the descent was about 9 miles from the very top of the last summit down into the finish town, the town where we finished, called Yoa. And I think it dropped about 6,000 feet over those 9 miles.
Coming back down the fire road, he like took off, and it was just like 9 miles of like 8,000 feet of descent, and just, yeah, spectacular. The sun came out, it was warm, and
all worth it to come?
yes, all worth it. But I was so crushed after. My quads were pretty like inflamed.
He is flying. Holy Watch the door. Come on, buddy. Keep going. Let's go, Tyler. Keep focusing, bud.
Max altitude 4793, 2,600 meters of gain, 2,400 meters of descent.
What? How do you feel?
Pretty worked. The beginning was slower than I expected because it was so steep. It was like too steep to run fast. Oh, that last hill at the end though,
What was the hardest part about this whole thing?
like trying to stay in each little chunk, like it seems like a totally different day, and we were like going up towards Teleferico and then Teleferico to Ruku, and then that middle part was just so brutal. It was like freezing cold, it was super windy, like all the climbs were really technical. It was really, really hard. That part was so hard. The middle part was the hardest.
Goodness, you are amazing. That was incredible.
And that was kind of the part that I was most looking forward to, was running down into Yoa. For me, that was like way more in my wheelhouse, was being able to like really turn over fast and run. And I think that was a really great workout for me too, in terms of just like trying to run fast for a while on tired legs on a downhill course. That was really good effort.
That was incredible. How did you just land here in the middle of the night?
And then it was like, we were like on the ridge, which is like still super gnarly, and we just hit that like smooth, gentle downhill bit, and I was like, oh, this feels good. I'm like running, my body feels ready to run.
And then going down that road, it was like, oh, now we're gonna go run really fast. That was
Here,
pretty
Emmett.
baller.
Oh wow, thank you.
What do you
Wow.
I feel pretty freaking good.
I've got. Lo de mora está bien. Sí. La jarra.
I feel pretty freaking good.
I've got this whole. Yeah, buddy. Let's go, Tyler. Set that FKT.